So I worked at a lot of like crappy bars when I was like coming up in the business. It was like late 90s. And we had this dude that came in to our bar. We had this huge club, not a club like in the dancey style, but like it was like a veterans hall, right? The vets club. And 2 bartenders, 2 cocktailers, door guy, you know, full staff. And we had this dude that was like, he came in and we saw him and we were like, oh God, we're gonna have to throw this guy out. And then he like went in and he like went to the bathroom and then he came out and then he like tried to steal like a chick's purse or something, like one of my friend's purse, I think. And then she got up and like some other, you know, one of her friends was like, hey man, don't steal her purse. 'Cause Eugene, that's how you talk to, hey man, don't steal her purse, right? Everybody's a hippie. And the guy was like, I'm gonna you up, right? So this like sort of fight breaks out for like, oh, I don't know, maybe a millisecond until the drunk dude sort of fell down on the ground and was like he was like a turtle on his back, like trying to get up. So I rush around the bar. I think I was working alone that night. And fortunately, my friend Pete was there. And he's like, you want some help? I'm like, yes, I want some help. So we go and we grab the guy and we roll him, we basically roll him up like you would carry like a throw rug or a big piece of carpet out of an apartment or something, right? So Pete's got him around the torso and I've got his legs and we're sort of moving him this way. Now the thing about this bar was super weird. So the front doors were not the front doors of the building, but the front doors into the hallway, but they swung, I don't know. They sort of went the opposite direction as you would think. So you would think walking out of this bar that the door on the right was the one that would sort of swing out into the hallway and the one on the left would kind of come in, but they were sort of vice versa. So the one on the right, like we saw it 1,000 times a night, people would go outside and they'd push the door on the right and it wouldn't open and then they'd sort of see the sign and they'd move over to the left and push it to get out. It was weird. This place was like 9,000 years old. So Pete's got his sort of torso and I've got this guy's feet. He's wriggling, you know, and he's like, I'm a or whatever. And we're headed towards those doors that swing kind of weird. And then it hits me, oh, Pete doesn't know, he doesn't remember that the door on the right doesn't push out. It's the one on the left that pushes out. And we're getting closer and closer and it's loud in there and I go, left. And Pete's still heading slowly towards the right-hand door. And I'm like, left. And he just like takes the dude's head and just right against the right-hand door. Just solid clunk. And he turns and he looks at me and he goes, left. And we sort of like carry him to the side like this. And then Pete uses his head to push the left-hand door open. And then we take him out into the street and kick him out.